Valerie, why are you wearing the same shirt that you wore in your last video? Because I'm too lazy to change. Okay, at least I changed my location. Like, not really. I just moved my camera to the other side of my bed. But welcome to my channel. Subscribe. Okay, so I tried to make this not on my bed and not in the frame, but oh my god. Okay, so today I will be filming another story time, and I'm so excited for this one. I've been wanting to film this one for a very long time. Let's do this. So this is a story about how I got into my first car accident ever, and it wasn't like a rear end. It wasn't a little scratch. The car was totaled. I swear I can drive. I swear I'm a really good driver. I've had several people tell me that. And honestly, it might mostly be because now I have my own car and I'm very, very careful of my surroundings, especially after my accident. Like, I'm very scared. If I get close at all to a car, I get very nervous. And even if a car, starts to swerve a little bit too close to me, I will, honk and be like, ah, get out of that situation, because I'm so much more aware of my surroundings now, and I think it honestly has made me a better driver because I got in an accident. So yeah. But at the time, so this was May of last year, 2015, and at the time I did not have my own car yet. I was driving a Vespa, but my dad had his car. It was like a 2012 Dodge something. And yeah, he's had that for 5-6 years probably. So it was like a Saturday night, and I wanted to go hang out with my boyfriend. And I believe it was either before or after I already hung out with him. I don't remember if I did already, or if I was on my way home or not. But yeah, I asked him if I could use his car, because whenever he's home, the car's home, obviously, and that rarely happens because he was normally only off 2 days of the week, and that day he was off. And whenever I got the chance to drive my dad's car instead of my little Vespa, I took that chance, because one, it's hot as hell here where I live, and two, it's a lot safer. If I were to get hit on my Vespa, there's it was a guarantee that I would be dead. So I did not feel safe driving that. It was definitely fun. I still have it. So whenever I got the chance, I drove my dad's car. So we kind of shared it, sort of. So it was a Saturday in May, and I wanted to go and hang out with my boyfriend, and he was home. So I was like, Dad, can I use your car to go hang out with Cabram? And he was like, yeah, but you have to stop by the store and get me some ice cream. And I was like, okay, I'll get you your damn ice cream. So I'm pretty sure I was already done hanging out with my boyfriend. So on the way home, I went to go and get his ice cream. And I went to Walmart first because it was just closer to my house. So I went to Walmart first, and the kind he wanted, they didn't have. So I was determined, because I was like, my dad let me use his car. I want to get the kind that he wants. So there was a Fry's. It's another grocery store where I live. It's called Fry's, and it was another 2 miles away from Walmart, and it's so close to my house. So I was like, I'll just go to Fry's and go get him the ice cream that he wanted. So I got out of Walmart. I pulled out of the parking lot, went about a half a mile, and then I was at this intersection, and I was going straight, and someone else on the other side was gonna turn left. So I think you know where I'm going with this. The light turned yellow, and I knew that I was too close to the line to stop. Otherwise, my brakes would have been destroyed. I would have ruined my dad's brakes. Maybe not ruined, but they would have been getting closer to having to be fixed. And I didn't want to do that, and I was really close. I thought I would make it with no problem, but clearly I was wrong. So I was going straight. The light hits yellow. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I don't have enough time to stop. I'm about to pass the intersection. So I keep going, and the guy that's planning on turning left doesn't yield. He sees me coming. It's clear that I'm still going at full speed. It's clear that I'm too close to the thing to stop. And he doesn't yield. So he just doesn't even look at me, and he just turns. So as you can see, we collided. So he hit the front of my car and I hit the right side of his. That is the worst feeling I've ever gotten. That moment when our cars hit, my heart dropped. I hate talking about it like in detail because I still feel so guilty and so bad for ruining my dad's nice car. It had like a few problems, like the air would go in and out. Like he would take it to the shop every now and then, but it was a good car, like it was in good shape. And I totally destroyed it because I couldn't just get the other chocolate ice cream at Walmart. I had to get the exact kind that he wanted from Fry's, and I should have just tried to stop because oh my gosh. The feeling that I got when I realized that I just hit another car was, I was shaking. I almost passed out because my adrenaline was so crazy. I was like bawling my eyes out, screaming at myself. I was like, no, oh my god. Also, I forgot to say that when we hit, the airbags also went off in the car, but I was fine. I blocked my face with my arms. I had like blisters on my arms, but like I'm okay. I didn't have to go to the doctor or a hospital or anything. But yeah, I completely trashed my dad's windshield and the airbags went off. So yeah, that's fun. Okay, bye. Oh my god, and then someone was actually like on the other side of the street and watched the whole thing happen. So I finally got out of the car and was like shaking, and he was like, are you okay? Like, and I was like, did you see what happened? Like, I don't even know what happened. Whatever. And he called the cops for me because I was not like in my right mind. And the car, when I went to the front of the car to look out to see what it looked like, I knew I was screwed. I just started bawling so hard because I felt so bad. My dad is so nice. He's so sweet. He does everything for me. He lets me do a lot of things and he trusts me and is a very good father, and I totally just destroyed his transportation, his vehicle, one of his biggest objects that he owns, that he uses every single day to get to work, which by the way, he lived about a half an hour away from his job, so how is he gonna get to work now? So I finally get the nerve to call my dad. Oh, by the way, let me just tell you what this car looked like. I actually still have a picture of the front of the car. I will insert it on the screen right here. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Not only did I total my dad's car, but I also totaled the other guy's car. So both of the cars were destroyed. And then, yeah, I finally get the nerve to call my dad. And I'm like, Dad, he's like, are you okay? And I was like, I crashed your car. And he was like silent. Like, he was like so mad, but he didn't know what happened, like whose fault it was, how bad it was. So he didn't want to say anything. So he was like, I'm on my way. And I just see my dad driving my little Vespa to where we were. And like, as soon as I saw him, my heart, like, it was just so bad. And when he went to the front of the car to see what it looked like, his face, like, I know how he would feel. Like, if I let someone use my car and I found out that they hit my car and like it was that bad, I don't know what I would do. Like, I would be destroyed. And the fact that I caused that feeling to my dad breaks my heart to this day. And I just feel so bad. So he like, I call my boyfriend because I was just with him, and his dad comes and makes sure that I'm okay. My stepmom comes and takes me home. My dad drives home. My boyfriend comes with us, and we're like talking about it. And so at that moment, it was the other guy's fault because he failed to yield his left turn. So it was his fault, wasn't mine. Okay. So that's good because then they'll have to pay for the car and it's like nothing ever happened. The only bad side is that my dad has to find a way to get to work for the next like week or two. So that's fine. I still felt bad. I was like, okay. And then the next day I go to a concert with my boyfriend and his family. And we're there and I get a phone call from my dad that says, you need to get your ass home right now. The cops are here, like whatever. And I was like, great. So I go home. the cop already left because I was like an hour away. And I got home. I had to make my boyfriend's dad take me home, and it was like in the middle of the concert, and he had to drive an hour to take me home and then an hour back just because my dad wanted me to come home. So yeah, I walk inside and he tells me that a cop came over about an hour ago showing him a video of the accident that clearly showed that I ran a red light. Because before I got to the other side of the intersection, the light turned red. I also forgot to mention that this video came from the other guy's car, the guy that I hit. He apparently had a video camera on his dash for some weird reason and got the whole accident on video. So yeah, that's how the video came about. Sorry, I'm an idiot and forgot to mention that. So that is technically running a red light, even if it's like a quarter of a second, it's still like running a red light. And the cops where I live are such jerks. They will get you for going 1 mile, like 1 over the speed limit, like 1. So yeah, a lot of the cops where I actually used to live, I've moved since this, but where I used to live are very rude and will get you for everything. So yeah, I never saw the video, I just saw screenshots. But so then our insurance companies, mine and the guy that I hit, like that's what they do when you get in an accident. If you have insurance, they like fight and try to win, like, oh no, it was your fault, no, it was your fault. And the final decision was that it was 50-50. So he got a ticket for running a red light and failing to yield for his left turn, and I just got a ticket for running a red light. So that was like a $250, $300 ticket. I didn't have that. So I had to save all of my money, pay for that, and I had to do online school. So now if I get in an accident within the next year now, that will go on my record. But since I took online school, it's not on my record anymore. So yeah, I had to pay that much money for that. My dad had to buy a new car. The insurance only gave him about $7,000, so he had to find a car within that amount of money, and he got one. He actually really likes how it looks. He likes the way his looked more than the way that his old one looked. But his car now, he has to he keeps taking it into the shop, and I feel so bad because he didn't have as many problems with his old car as he does with his one now, and I still feel really bad. And I haven't driven my dad's new car. He got it a year ago, and I still haven't driven it because I refuse, and he probably doesn't want me driving it. But funny story, my dad actually put a dent in my car now because I let him use it, and he ran into a tree. So it's like a little dent, but it's definitely noticeable, like the paint came off. But he's gonna fix it. But like, are we even? Like, I totaled your car, you put a dent in mine, like we're even, right? Right? I'm totally kidding. If you thought that was serious, it's obviously not even. But yeah. The most I've driven my dad's car is pulling it from the driveway into the garage, and that is the most that I will ever do because I don't trust myself. So, moral of the story, I guess what you can get from this is that if they don't have the kind of ice cream that you want at the store, just get the one that's similar to it. So your chances of getting in a car accident are less likely because you have to drive less. Watch out for your surroundings. If you think a car is gonna go, if you see one there, don't take the chances. If the light turns yellow, I guess just stop. If I'm very close to the line and the intersection when the light turns yellow, I stop. Most of the time, depending if there's like no other cars around me, I stop no matter how close I am because no. So yeah, I'm an idiot. I know how to drive, I swear, but I don't know how to end this. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. If you like my story times, please let me know by giving this a thumbs up and commenting below. Make sure to follow me on all of my social medias, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!